8 seconds. Hello and welcome to the Fourth and Clutch podcast. My name is Darren. I'm one half of the Fourth and Clutch podcast. And I know it's been a minute since you guys have seen us or seen me in general too. Sorry guys for the lack of uploads lately. Elias is currently in the process of trying to get into the fire department. So he's been really busy with the testing and the academy, trying into the academy for that. For me, guys, I've been very, very busy with work stuff and all that kind of stuff. I just really haven't had time to record. So I'm doing a quick one now. Me and Elias will be back on track next week. I just want to give you guys an update and stuff like that. And right now, guys, I just want to do a little mini episode. We are going to go over college football bracket today with the upcoming games next week. As we get my predictions for that, because I'll be covering all the college football stuff on the channel. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Starting with Oregon and James Madison for on Saturday. Man, obviously we're gonna go Oregon there, guys. I think Oregon just has a chance to make a real run at the national championship this year. It's just a Power Four team, I should say, a Power Four team against James Madison, who, they're a great program, great team. Just it's Oregon. If they're playing someone else that was like limping in, they were playing like A&M or Miami, I'd give them more of a chance. But there's running to an Oregon team that I just don't see them beating, unfortunately. So for the first round, I got Oregon over James Madison. I think Oregon will cover the spread. It's at 21.5 now is the spread. I think James Madison covers, though. I think James Madison will cover. I think they'll cover at least 18 points. I would take 18.5 on alternate spread for James Madison if I was betting. The next game, guys, Alabama, Oklahoma. This is a tough game, guys. Alabama's favored by 1.5. Oklahoma has beat them twice already under Brent Venables, and that Oklahoma defense is legit. Oklahoma's defense is legit. They arguably have one of the best two defenses in the college football playoff. Them or Ohio State, I personally would have it on the defense side of the ball. But I am going to go Alabama on this one, guys. I just don't think Oklahoma has the offensive firepower if need be. Jason Mateer is still dealing with the hand injury, the broken hand. So I don't see him being fully 100%, even with the little bit of rest that they're getting to be fully healthy for this game. If John Mateer is 100% healthy, I think this would be a lot different of a game. I would go Oklahoma. But I am going to take Bama to win this game over Oklahoma to face Indiana in the next round in the Rose Bowl. Next, guys, we got Ole Miss and Tulane. This game is interesting. Lane Kiffin's out at Ole Miss. He's at LSU. We did see this game earlier in the year, and they smoked Tulane out off the field. But, I am actually going to take Tulane to cover the spread. I think Ole Miss wins this game still. It's a 17.5 point spread, but I think Tulane covers. It'll be a lot closer in the game that people think. I would take an alternate spread on Tulane for them to cover at 14.5. I think it's be a lot closer game. I know all the staff has returned. Pretty much everyone's returned except for Lane Kiffin on the Ole Miss side. But a lot of people could be checked out in terms of they want to go to LSU, are these players staying, stuff like that. So I am going to take, personally, Tulane to cover the spread, but I am taking Ole Miss to win the game. Up next, guys, we have Miami and Texas A&M. And I'm going to A&M, guys. This is kind of a no-brainer for me. I just don't think Carson Beck is made for the big games. We've seen that in the past. I think A&M is a better team, and that is probably the one place you don't want to play at in the first round playoff game is College Station. So I'm taking Texas A&M in that one to move forward and take on the Ohio State Buckeyes. And I'm gonna kind of run through this whole bracket, guys, and we'll talk about it more in depth as the playoffs move on. Because I also do want to talk about Michigan's coaching situation, possibly, because I have a lot to say. I don't have too much to say on it. I just have my 3 candidates in mind on who I think they're going to hire. So going on to the next round, guys, in the Orange Bowl, we would have Texas Tech and Oregon. Texas Tech, guys, is a great team. They have one of the best defensive lines in the country. And, oh, man, this is a tough one. Oregon would have to fly all the way from the West Coast all the way down to Miami. I'm going to take Oregon, guys, in this one. I know that could be an upset for some people. I just trust Dan Lanning as a coach more. He's been in these situations. I think they beat Tech here. I think they beat Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech has a great team, but I do favor the Ducks in this one. So next, guys, we got at Bama being Oklahoma, so we got Bama and Indiana. I'm taking Indiana. I think Indiana is the best team in college football as of right now. They are the number one overall seed for a reason. Number one team in the country. Just Bama's offense, man. They just don't have a run game. It's explosive offense. Don't get me wrong in the pass game, but without having anybody that can run the ball, it makes it so much harder. And Indiana's gonna play time possession and really control the game. So I have Indiana actually beating up on Bama to head into the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl for the semifinals against Oregon. Next, guys, Ole Miss and Georgia. If Lane Kiffin was there, I might pick Ole Miss in all honesty because I do think Ole Miss has one of the best rosters in all college football. But I am going to pick Georgia. I think Georgia's probably playing the best football right now out of anyone. I think they would hot take. I actually think Georgia is the best team in the country as of right now, in my opinion. I think they are the number one. I'd have them over Indiana and Ohio State personally. But yeah, I got Georgia being Ole Miss to move on to the Fiesta Bowl semifinal. The next game, guys, we got Ohio State A&M, the Cotton Bowl. That's a pseudo home game for Texas A&M, essentially. But I'm taking Ohio State. It's just Ohio State, man. They have Matt Patricia has his defense playing unreal right now, and I just think it's a game where A&M gets outclassed and out talented. In all honesty. So moving on to the semifinal of the Peach Bowl, guys, I have Oregon and Indiana. They did meet earlier this year. It was a close one. Indiana edged it out, and I think Indiana wins this game again as well. I think they beat the Ducks the second time. I just think from top to bottom, they have one of the most complete rosters. Mendoza just won the Heisman. He is playing at a Heisman level as well. And Kirk Cincinnati, I just trust him to win this game, honestly. I think Oregon next year probably would be a national championship favorite. But as of this year, Indiana is just too good. So I definitely have Indiana over the Ducks going to the national championship. Now, guys, what a lot of people will consider the national championship game in the semifinals in the Fiesta Bowl. We got Ohio State and Georgia scoring off. And guys, I'm going with Kirby Smart and the Georgia Bulldogs in this one. There's just something about this Ohio State team that it feels off to me coming down the stretch. I don't like their lack of use in. I didn't like their lack of use in the last two games of their receiving core. You have the most talented receiving core in all college football. You need to use it to your advantage. But I think Kirby Smart has this Georgia team firing all cylinders. I think they are the better team than Ohio State. I like their defense slightly better. I know a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, it's Ohio State. It's Ohio State. They're the best team in the country," but they also didn't really play nobody outside of Indiana. If we're being honest, I know they played Texas in week one, but Ohio State had the most cupcake schedule out of anyone in the playoff, actually. But I am taking Georgia, guys. Overall, I think they get to the national championship game. Like I said, I'm trusting Kirby Smart here. I'm trusting the Georgia Bulldogs. They get it done to beat the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, guys, for our national championship matchup, we got Georgia and Indiana. I'm going Georgia, guys. I think Georgia runs the table. I think they win it all. Kirby Smart's been there, done that compared to some of these other coaches. I know Ryan Day's been there, done that as well, but I do think Kirby Smart is the better coach than Ryan Day. I think he's the best coach actually in the playoff, in my opinion. That could be a hot take to some of you. But yeah, I'm riding out with the Georgia Bulldogs to win the national championship and take down Indiana. The Indiana Hoosiers give Kirk Cincinnati his first loss of the year, and this team the first loss of the year. Like I said, guys, I think Gunnar Stockton has been playing some great ball lately. That Georgia defense, man, that defense is just unreal. They can match anyone up, slow down your offense. We saw them do it to Alabama in the SEC championship game. And as good as Mendoza is, he is the Heisman winner. I just don't think they could get it done against this Georgia team, because even against Ohio State, they kind of want a defensive shootout. I think Georgia would put up a little more points against Indiana, because I think Georgia can make you play their style of football a lot better than Indiana can. So I would trust Kirby Smart to make this game a kind of a slugfest in terms of offensive firepower. I can see them turning into a shootout, and I just trust the Georgia defense to get more stops than Indiana's defense. And like I said, Kirby Smart's been in the national championship game. He's been there. He's done that. He's won the whole damn thing. So we are going with the Georgia Bulldogs to win the national championship in the year 2026. It actually 2026 when this game happens. Yeah. So the 2026 national championship will be the Georgia Bulldogs. And yeah, guys, that is going to do it for my predictions, and this will do it for my little recap of where we've been. I wanted to cover college football stuff with you guys. And yes, so you guys can see, I did the blonde hair. The Eagles suck right now. I don't even want to go into death, but we all remember what I said in the last episode of the podcast before this happened. But like I said, Mina Leas will be back next week, guys. We'll be cranking out episode. What episode would it be on? My bad, guys. I didn't do too much research here. I think it'd be episode 13, I believe. Yeah, I think it'd be 13. Let me see. Oh, or episode 11. I was just way off on everything. So it'd be episode 11 for us, guys. We'll be on episode 11. We'll be back next week with that. This isn't be just an episode something. This will just be a one-off, and I'm throwing it up on the channel. But yeah, guys, we will see you guys next week. And thank you guys for all the love and support on the previous episodes that we've dropped. Now that everything is starting to settle down with work for both of us, expect more content from us, guys, 100%. I know we want to get into uploading this as audio only onto Spotify. So keep an eye out on that, guys. If you guys want to just listen to audio only, we will get this out onto Spotify very soon. I'm going to start working on that. And yeah, other than that, guys, if you guys have anything you guys want us to talk about going forward, football season's coming to end. We are going to start covering more basketball too, more NBA talk, UFC talk. Now that a lot of the numbered events are all going to be free on Paramount, so we will be watching a lot more UFC, a lot more to discuss there. And then we'll also start gearing up for March Madness as well. So a lot more basketball talk to come, guys, and whatever basketball talk to come. And whatever else you guys want us to talk about, give us topics, give us some video ideas that are sports related, of course. I have one video idea that I want me and Lisa to try. It'll probably be more of a TikTok video, though. It'll be TikTok or Reels. We'll see about that. And just so subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on social medias. The links will be down below in the description. And you guys have a great day. And happy holidays. I know holidays coming up. I know we should have an episode or two out before the holidays, but in case we don't, happy holidays, guys. And like I said, be prepared for more content come soon. My name is Aaron with the Fourth Clutch Podcast. I am out.